Right, let's now go across to a political guest here. Pradeep, Mahaur, you've been very patiently listening. I just saw you. The reality is, Pradeep, in 2022, Prime Minister Narendra Modi very publicly said that freebies, the entire culture is dangerous and this should not be allowed. He basically said Revdi culture is dangerous for the nation. But the reality is, immediately after that, multiple state elections we've seen, BJP leaves nobody behind when it comes to announcing freebies. One after the other, you have constantly announced freebies after freebies. So who exactly is fooling the nation? Is it the Prime Minister? Or is it the fact that the BJP leaders don't care what the Prime Minister thinks? Because he clearly is not in favor of the Revdis and the freebies. But your governments continue to keep announcing it.
Draw a line between freebie and welfare schemes. We have to be very particular about it, because some of the schemes are essential for the upliftment of the section of society which has been left behind. Right? If you are talking about, I just saw your visuals also. You are showing Pradhan Mantri having a cylinder in hand. So you must be talking about Ujjwala Yojana. So that kind of schemes are very, very important. The reason is that section of society was actually suffering. So you have to uplift that section of society. I completely agree with you that Revdi culture is not good, because if you are, for example, if you are saying that you are giving free electricity to 1 crore people or 2 crore people at some place, in some state or some area, so 80% of the population is capable to pay their bills. There is no problem with that. Still, they are getting the advantage. So the benefit should only be given to those people who are not capable, whom you feel that they need to be uplifted. They need to be
But
brought
Mr.
to
Pradeep Mahaur, this is exactly the kind of whataboutery that we've been seeing over the past many months now. For example, Arshpreet Khadial, do you think the fact that when the BJP basically does it, they call it welfare, and when you do it, it is called Revdi? Do you think this is the cycle of this entire controversy that continues? That every time the BJP does it, now Mr. Pradeep Mahaur basically said that giving free LPG connections, it is some sort of a welfare. Now, on the other hand, Mr. Siddaramaiah will also come and say that giving free bus rides is also welfare. It is also very important for the economy. So, Arshpreet Khadial, do you think this double speak that when one party does it, it's welfare, when the other does it, it's freebie, it's Revdi? Do you think this is also, at the end of the day, hampering the country?
Definitely, one, it is clear-cut double standards of the Bharatiya Janata Party for the Prime Minister to call it free ki Revdi, and after that promise 15 lakh rupees to per person, and then not even deliver it. First say that it is free ki Revdi, then announce it themselves, and then not even deliver it. You see the chronology, you see how the Bharatiya Janata Party functions. This is something that needs to stop, and the only person with the authority, the only institution with the authority is the government. They are the ones who are the majority, and if they really wanted it to stop, by now there would have been a law to stop it. However, there's been none. That basically means that the Bharatiya Janata Party would continue to not make a law, but then say ki free ki Revdi mat baanto. And then in Honorable Supreme Court, you remember that there was a reference that came when it was about freebies and shelter homes. The Supreme Court gave a reference of two things. One was Ladli Behn scheme, and the other one was Maharashtra, wherein a promise was made by the Bharatiya Janata Party just before the elections for freebies. And then the Supreme Court said that the farmers are having a difficulty to find labor because of the promised freebies. You know, people, instead of offering jobs to people, instead of ensuring employment, industries...